Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
As we get older, we start to feel our mortality, don't we? That's when we start a bucket list, things that we want to accomplish before we kick the bucket. What's at the top of your list? In our passage today, Abraham, at age 140, had made his bucket list, and at the very top of the list it said, "Get Isaac a wife." God had fulfilled His promise to give Abraham a son, but one son was a far cry from as many as the sand on the seashore or stars in the sky. So Abraham looked around. Realizing they were surrounded by idol worshippers in Canaan, he knew it wouldn't please God for Isaac to marry into the families living around them. An alternative was to take his son back to where he came from and find a wife from his own God-fearing family. But that would seem like going backwards. That wasn't what God wanted either. So the Lord led Abraham to send his oldest, most trusted servant, probably Eliezer, whose name means God is my help, back to the land of Mesopotamia to find a wife from Abraham's family. In explaining the errand to Eliezer, the servant had some questions. "So suppose the girl doesn't want to leave her family and come with me. Should I take Isaac to her?" Abraham emphatically forbade that action. If she refused to come, she would not be the right one. Better to have no wife than one who didn't trust God. Single women, that goes for husbands too. Better to remain single than to marry someone who doesn't passionately love the Lord. If this plan was of God, God would bring it about. I especially love the part where Abraham said, "He will send His angel before you." Don't you love going into a situation knowing that God has already prepared hearts and minds ahead of time? That He's already pre-planned everything, and all you have to do is follow. In Abraham's mind, God had already picked out the woman who would marry Isaac. Eliezer just had to go and pick her up, just like sending out your husband to pick up pizza that you've already ordered. Now that's faith. We can trust God to go ahead of us wherever we go. In what area of life do you need to trust God to go before you? What would it look like for you to trust God fully and completely before stepping out in faith? Perhaps there's a telephone call you need to make, a sensitive email you need to send, a job interview or promotion you're up for, or a step of faith that you need to make. Have faith that God is in control. He will go before you. If it's His will that you move forward in that direction, He will make the way clear. If it isn't, He'll open another way. Do you trust Him?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.